managed to achieve that single-handedly. Because the brother who he killed, right, he was loved by both of them.
Right.
He was loved by both sides of the spectrum. Because, yeah, they did say there was a set of them that were generally, you could only describe them as mass murderers. And they weren't affiliated with the Shiites, and they damn well were affiliated with Sunnis. Because they was killing any and every, if you never said ICE black flag, you're dead as fucking dog. These people went out into the middle of the fucking desert where Saddam Hussein checked out these people and said, hey, fuck it, you're harmless. Stay out in the middle of this with your tradition, because you're not going to pose me no problem. You're not politically...
But name of all of them, ISIS too.
My man, them went out there and massacred the blood clot people. Because the people them say, no, we're into fucking Saddam and he left us alone. When you coming here with your fucking for leave we alone, you know, so we don't have nothing. We have no political or strategical value, nothing. The man, the people that massacre after blood clot people. So the Sunni and the Shiites realized, said, blood clot, this is the, that's why they got together in Iraq now.
Yeah.
Never remember forgetting, say, it was America that played the Sunnis in Iraq to fight against the Shiites in Iran. Because you remember when they did run out the Shah,
Yeah.
and the Ayatollah take it over, and then they besieged the American embassy.
Yeah, yeah.
And run them out on the Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah? And from there, so, them and them has been at it.
But the thing is, you see, normally them kind of, let's just say normally, because there's nothing normal about it. You would think, before you do something like that, you got to take some proper advice. You know, normally you sit down on a
They
table
usually talk with
your general, them, your Air Force man, you sit down on a table and say, listen, what do you think about this little thing with this mission we're going to go up and get somebody call it informed advice, right? And if you need to, you phone on your blood clot friend at the blood clot number 10 down at Downing Street.
They
and
usually
say, yo,
talk together.
the fallout of this thing we're going to do, right, is going to be prolific. Because once we kill this brother, there's going to be fallout of this man not like me, that man not like me.
Yourself,
But clearly there was no sit down
He
and
was
talk.
in this golf course in Florida. I just tell them, say, yeah, let's do that and carry on playing golf.
Them still want Tony Blair for war crime.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't do it.
I've only got tertiary.
And George Bush to said we.
I only got tertiary education, Cole. But
really
I know, say, it took Concorde 3 hours at the speed of sound to reach New York at Mach 2. Or Mach 2, twice the speed of sound. And he reached New York. Saddam never had nothing like that, blood. And they're telling man, say, Saddam's got missile that can reach air in 45 minutes. Fuck off. You know how far Iraq is from blood clot England?
But you have to remember, say, it's a product of fear. You have to remember,
You have to fire that out of the strap. It's just the other day the Russian them developed the supersonic missile now that travels something like 20 times the speed of blood clot sound. So, poor Saddam to us, weapon of mass destruction.
Yes, so innocent man them murder.
The murder innocent man. Just because in the finals of the whole of them are fuckery, I never want to do business with them no more. Besides, say all of the territory them when you carve up after the Second World War, I want them back. Because there ain't nothing called Kuwait. That's my land. And you carve up the land and give it to your friend. There's no Dubai. And you carve up that and give it to your friend. This is all one thing.
We have to remember, say, I have forefathers grant me that under, what they call it, under
Armistice.
Independence, whatever, fight against the German them.
Yeah.
Enough when they make side deal, people certain.
Yeah.
So when they take some blood clot money and fuck on their own people, right, and run after the blood clot money, and people them a cry say, are we? And we are them Same thing in Africa. Enough of them take the blood clot money from the European them and take side deal. And then the same corruption continue to this fucking day. It's a change slightly now. When I realize that them can never win, but you have to do what China do. You have to start within your country, your
Within yourself,
continent,
yeah.
and build outward. You can't do not deal with the blood clot.
Yeah,
European
that's
making them all want to be the guy making the profit, which means that you're going to be the loser.
Yeah, man.
If you want to make a profit on offer your work, you will always be the loser. So you have to start maintaining your own work. See? If you're not blood clot careful, the fucking Chinaman going to do the same thing the European do to them, right? Because the Chinaman go to every blood clot black country attack about him ability to. But him always get a deal within the thing. And like him a deal for saying like you. See?
Like what?
There's some people working saying, I want this if I got to that. See?
Like what?
I'm just saying, man, if you realize that this thing is simple, man. It's simple, if you understand. Right now, the world going through a change. The man, if you realize the change will come in the next 10 years, even the next 5 years. Enough of them blood clot white country they're going so far, man. I tell you, man, start pack with the body will come out of this blood clot, man. I tell you.
So the thing changed already within a couple of days.
Certain time, I watch
Just the
some
fifth.
program. You know how much blood clot? White people in America home in this restaurant and they put a blood clot fucking don't care.
See, I want you to stop scandalizing.
But I
the
tell
good
you,
white man. Stop scandalizing the good white.
Good America.
You
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I don't like me, I
Yes,
tell you,
Bridget.
man.
Yes, Bridget. Bridget, stop scandalizing the good white man. The good white man is a super.
So all when I see them thing up on the TV.
You don't have these
Because in America never share them, so you think 14 Trump Rasta.
you don't have such
People
propaganda.
that is found themselves without what they thought they should have.
It's fake news.
So you're
and
in a big
propaganda.
job, you're working at a gas station, you're unskilled, same thing with this country with Boris Johnson. So you never realize, wait, how the fuck are them blood clot nigga them coming in and drive blood clot, I see these Benz, and them Indian are coming in and drive blood clot Benz and
But they work for that shit.
I mean, nothing to us apart from the blood clot benefit money and even a council flat. I wear the blood clot and
So
I want
most
them
of
out, I want them out, I want
Most of
them
them
out.
don't benefit.
No, but
But all
true.
they did is, I would like to be perfectly honest, the black man is a bit more, where they say, clued up or exploited. Because he take his same fucking dole money and realize, say, from I've got X amount in the bank and I can show them that, they will give me that and I can pay off that for that rate. And that's what most of them do. What they gonna do is have a certain amount of, and you get credit.
Yeah, but you
Remember I
can't.
tell you, say, I
No, but you
don't
can't.
have no money. I go to August 16th. Right now, August, I've got over $1,000 worth of credit with August.
Virgin, but you can't do that. If every day you come in, you're in the purpose, but it's benefit money. You can't do that.
No,
Don't
but
work
these boys are smart. They're hustling and buying the biggest cars on their dole money.
Well, yeah, but
And
that's
driving around and paying
That's
their
the
friggin'
smart
fee.
one there, and them same smart one is saying the hustle ain't big enough. That's why they want to nigga them out. I'm telling you.
Really, you do better, innit?
But you know, just the other day,
It's
them
no
look up,
system.
how much African man for some fraud thing I go and arrested them. Some.
They're just grudgeful and bad-minded
I mean,
for the
some bad
same
man.
reason.
The man,
When I see the man,
I
them-
commit fraud with blood clot designer bag and I'm ready to people. Yeah, some
because the
big
man
one.
is making some money. And he's just
but
grudgeful.
credit card fraud, them some.
Grudgeful and
I
bad-minded.
said, okay. I'm sure, but that, when I go like say something new, then you'll find the money, man. Them just copy that blood clot from where you used to do to us.
But exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing new.
Everyone
Nothing
knew I him set the principle.
Yeah.
And people realize, say, oh, we can do it, so they can. I did it. You know what I mean? It's no different from you friggin' taking the way, sending it to friggin' Caymans,
That's the thing, though.
bounce it from Caymans
The
to
thing is,
Guernsey
you're
back.
doing it now. He was the only one that had the technology and could get the equipment to do it. Now you're doing it. He's vexed. Weird. So that,
So who sold the technology?
well, somebody else with the energy, but
So
obviously-
look on the youth where them lock up, the Ghanaian youth where them lock up
Yeah.
with
The bank man.
the bank, yeah, the
Yeah,
banker.
this scapegoat. And Reggie them that thief more than fucking that.
Oh, him alone get locked up for that.
Him never make no profit.
Him never make no profit.
That's why they lock him up.
So him should have really make a profit from it.
Yeah, if we make a profit from it, they're gonna slap him and then call him in and offer him a bigger job.
they would have seized the money. They would have seized, somebody would have get paid, they would have seized the money. Oh, you have money in your account from, okay, we are going to seize this, yes, I can take the money.
Yeah, they take the money, but they don't offer him a job because they realize that he can teach good, properly.
First thing them do is get the blood clot money.
Them
Because
sentence him and deport him.
Yeah.
again, there you go, see.
They couldn't thief properly.
Because he didn't give them the money about tea properly. He didn't give them the money.
So you say him get the money and lock off the money.
If he never make a profit, right, and then you know them people, them go to blood clot life, right? Me can't tell you that fucker never make a penny, because if you make a good money out of it,
They'd seize it.
they would have seized the money and probably find a way to keep him in the blood clot country because them get the money. When you don't give them the blood clot money, what the fuck you do here? Wait, you're a thief and me not getting the money? Come out of this blood clot, what the fuck you do here? You a thief and me not get none? Come on, man, you see the thing you work with the
I
rest.
say thief never love to see thief with long
Oh, right, exactly that. You a thief and me not get none of the
Rasta. But them boy in a trouble you know though, big time. Cause it look like them start a war with them can't really defend.
That's going to be a topic for
Why
the
so
union
much
because
European
it's going to be a topic.
Yeah, well, yeah, what?
If the European boy
Because they don't use every day.
You see, me see England say them must send out some how much ships out
Yeah,
out
because
there,
they
so.
guard the merchants.
No, for do what?
Merchant.
Them say them have to guard the merchant, but
Which-
really and truly is it merchant them
No.
really going to
They're
guard?
out there to support their merchants if
Oh.
need be. So they can run in and thief something.
So them really allied type of
Yeah.
tactics are going.
No, but hold on, but you see, where you now look upon you know, if this behavior continue, it will be the fall of NATO. May I tell you this?
Yeah.
It will be the fall of
NATO
NATO as a
supposed to
group
do that.
because the house can't stand on two legs. And if all of your blood clot brethren say, what kind of fuck we really are going with?
Yeah.
France, Spain, all of them boy in NATO, Germany. What
But none of them countries.
Look
them
at them
lick out.
violate.
No, but don't forget, because they in NATO, they have strategic points of their own that help NATO. If they say, you know what, we now work with NATO, fuck on man. Because remember, you know, by making certain countries land them equipment on your base, whichever part is there, if you go launch whichever mission you there on, if they need permission. And if you do like what Spain did last time, say fuck on them.
Yeah.
Right? Even though Spain gets one bomb, but them say, fuck it, we better put out this Iraq thing. Because we're not involved. And Spain said, need to fuck off. America, that's why America didn't give Spain any of the contracts for the rebuilding of certain things in Iraq and them places. They were excluded from certain building contracts or certain rebuilding contracts.
Yeah.
As I said, this thing is all about money, but what I say is, if them continue, just like England and America going find themselves alone, Rasta, man, I tell you. Because as bad as it sounds, some of them European boys, we now work on, you think we like fucking England where you said jump and we ask, oh hi.
Well, they might forget,
It now works on some of them European countries.
They might find it hard to get the European them on board because of the pipeline.
No,
but once America sanctioned the pipeline the other day.
But it's a money thing, Joseph, not just a money thing.
Through that now, them boy they're kind of like, you know something, fuck you, cause I know what, like I said, if I'm bomb them now, the Strait of Hormuz, that's why the British is sending their ship up to keep. If they shut that, the petrol price is shooting up.
Exactly.
Petrol try price.
It's always a
But
money
if you
thing.
remember, say, everybody have to buy this thing in American dollar.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to
You
you.
understand? So the
Once-
pressure rise, more American dollar.
No,
to go
that's
buy
why I'm
more
saying it's
blood
going
clot
to,
arms.
it will be the fall of NATO because people them say no.
You're not
Because
having
if
it
you
no
go to
more.
war with these fuckers again, it's going to affect currencies, which is mean the euro, the pound, and the dollar. See? And based on that, they're going to say, you know, we're tired of this fuckery, Rasta, because we all know war costs money. You think you just had a fucking 13 war out there, so you're going to go war, whether it be guerrilla warfare, where you have to raise your profile for terrorists are coming and bomb your people them, so you have to spend more upon internal police, internal security, and them something there. It's going to cost you more money. Either way, hold on, King. Either way, if you check it like this, what he's really done is essentially said, well, we are going to war because, but the Europeans are going to say, you know what, fuck him. I tell you, they're going to say, fuck him.
Because him
He's
a
gonna
lick out
get
against the
like
Europe.
It costs too much, man.
Him lick out against the European Union. Him a tell England say for
Leave.
leave the union because him have better deal for them than what the union can offer. See? So, as I say, I say none of the union members them condemn
No.
this thing through NATO.
No,
No.
it's a separate entity that.
Separate entity.
thing, but at the same time,
Them are the same
but
thing.
it's a money thing too.
Although they pull out a
If you're
euro,
not no money, Virgin,
they're still in
it's
NATO.
not whether you're in, out, left, right. It's all down to the fucking money you have to go spend. Because all of them have an economy to run. You can't just say, boy, you're going to war, covert or full war again in a blood clot Iraq. It's going to cost trillions of dollars and pounds or euro. And the countries do not have it. So they will say, fuck off.
Yeah,
Not whether them like the people or don't like the people. They will say, we cannot afford to
Yeah,
go to
afford.
war again. But bottom line, it costs too much fucking money.
But them gone a war, said we.
Well, no,
No,
because
America can't
it,
do
it's a big trick, Rasta. It's a big trick. Man. This is how me
America
see
just want
it.
to
You see the big trick, yes, sir.
sir.
Remember, you're dealing with a man that don't know him battle.
Or it's a fake war. It's kind
No,
of...
but you're dealing
Because
with
really and truly, America is the one who kind of run over there, sir.
Yeah.
So
and
is it
Trump,
really
you're
a
dealing with
freak?
Virgin.
Is it really a freak
And
war
Trump,
or a
you're dealing
freak
with Virgin.
war?
And Trump, Rasta.
Just a publicity type of...
Nah, the man not a sense, super. Hear the thing. Just like we name them. JFK back in the day.
Because them
Them in
running...
power for 4 years, Rasta. Them shit, and make somebody else clean up that backside after the 4 years done. And that Trump do. Because he know he's not being re-elected. So he don't give a fuck. The man smarter than the whole of them. He a shit pan them and them don't realize the man a shit pan
Who
them.
smarter than the whole of them?
Trump.
But you just said, hold on, wait there. Because
Yo, Reggie.
neither him smart or him dumb. Which one?
No, but no, him smart.
Which one? Because
Him smart. Him smart enough to
him
play
dumb to
dumb.
make a war start off a big war, you know, where...
But he's not, just like Blair.
Ah,
Once
him-
him term done, he don't give a fuck. Somebody else to problem that, innit? Just like Blair. You done said it already. When we knew that there was no WMDs, his own MI5 people tell me there's no WMDs. You kill that man there and say we're going to war with America. And the whole world knows that there was no fucking WMDs. They will assassinate the man when he goes to investigate WMDs.
Yeah.
Him come back and say, no, not no go so. And then kill him. See?
Yeah.
See them kill him. So we know this thing is like, it's not, you're smart enough to play a dumb is what me answer. Because at the same time, like as I said, somebody advised you that this man is moving. That means you watch the fuck up. What the fuck you watch him for?
Mm.
Him gone to a meeting wherever, right? And all of a sudden you get a phone call and somebody come on the fairway and say we can get him. The fuck, how you know where this fucker there all of a sudden?
Yeah, spy,
So then I watch him from a long time.
Yeah.
Which means they wasn't far with drone or whatever to take him out. You see, first thing you ever said, but wait, and are you and Iraq supposed to be, what do you call it,
The two of them they did a fight.
supposed to
A fight against
stop
terrorists.
the terrorism thing and, you know? How the fuck you going kill a man leaving Iran, going back to Iraq and he works for the Iraqis and the Iranian work for? You have kill your friend. So you realize that, wait, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense.
That may I show you the thing that really make no sense. Thing that make no sense. Thing that add up.
You realize, yeah, they know exactly where my blood clot do, man.
Cause this could be to I really is like it's a fake. It's a fake thing. Really.
You want to say by a man and them tell them before.
But in reality, what we see are go on.
The only
See?
fake thing about it, truth, right? And the fucker still dead, right? And not fake.
But we're not 100% sure about it.
No, the fucker dead, Rasta. Trust me. The only fake thing about it is the politics. Because, like me say, somebody tell Trump we need to kill this guy. I'm not Trump have to say. Trump in the personal button in the final gun. Right? Somebody come talk to him, say, yeah, go ahead. And him kill the man. That means somebody that was in position of power, military-wise, before Trump was president. So the war started before Trump was president. So somebody in the military with position of power and can make, we call it decisions, and so to speak. All you need is the okay for a man that don't understand the military thing where I really go on because he was never in power.
Trump, the ticket one said, it's a waste of time and not the people in place of like unnecessary war. So I bring home the troops then. Yeah. How much years in the office? Them just said 7,000 more.
No, because